Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. I'm Helen and I'm super happy that you're here with me today. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Now, today, my sweet Leos, we're going to be looking at your energy. We're going to be looking at what is your current situation, what is the current situation of your person of interest, what is the current situation of your connection as a whole, how do they feel about you, how you feel about them, and what is the most likely outcome of your current situation at this time. Now, the person of interest that you are thinking of, it could be a friend, it could be a neighbor, it could be a co-worker, it could be your child, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your ex, whoever. You just need to have some kind of connection to them, okay? Also, please bear in mind, these are general readings, so they will not resonate with every single one of you. My readings are targeted at people who need them the most. So if that's not you, and that's okay. Use your discernment to see which parts resonate and which don't, and the ones that don't, just leave them. Now, if you find that nothing is really resonating in this one, then check your moon and your rising signs as well. If you don't know what those are, then go in the description box, click on the link, create your birth chart and find out your moon and your rising signs, and then come back and watch those. My readings are timeless. There are no specific time frames because I believe that when you are guided to watch them, that's when the messages are for you. So yeah, that's that. I'm getting better at this intro thing. Okay, we're going to be looking at your energy and your person of interest's energy with the Wild Unknown Spirit, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I'm going to prepare the deck off camera. I'm going to tap into your energy as well and see what I can find out. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, Leos, my sweet Leos, as I tapped into your energy, I did get a kind of pain near my shoulder blades. So the immediate reaction I had was that I feel like you might be working a lot, or like carrying a lot of burdens on your shoulders, like being the sole carrier of issues or problems or responsibilities or something like that. Like you were doing something, like carrying this heavy burden by yourself. Like that's the feeling that I got. And for some reason, like when I've done all this, like tapping into different energies for other signs, I haven't like specifically felt whether it was applicable to them or to their person of interest. But in this case, I feel very heavily for some reason that it's you. It's your energy. But we will find out more about your situation as we look into the cards. So please give me one card for the energy of Leo's person of interest. Show me their current energy, please. Oh, we have the bee. Okay, interesting. The owl at the bottom. So they seem to be working away at something as well. Give me one card for Leo's energy, please. And one card for Leo's current energy, please. Ah, we have the hummingbird. And we have firefly at the bottom. Wow. As the underlying energy. Oh my goodness. There's definitely some kind of attraction. This person that you are thinking of as you're watching this video, I feel like they are a very, very happy person. They are a very joyful, very happy person, very colorful, very kind of magnetic. They seem to be very kind of individualistic though. They seem to be doing their own thing. But they just kind of like naturally seem to attract people to them. You seem to have set your sights on this person. That's the way that I'm seeing them. You seem to have set your sights on this person, and you are very, very intently looking at them. You're very intently looking at them, waiting for that right moment. Okay, very interesting, because the underlying energy is the firefly. I feel like it's something that has kind of recently come to be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But I just feel like that spark of interest within you is kind of recent. I feel like this whole connection is fairly new. Like maybe you just recently met this person. Yeah, maybe you recently met this person. Or if this is not a new connection for you, then it might just be that you recently like rekindled something with them, if they are someone from your past already. I feel like you are very very keen on them, but they seem to be wanting to like kind of hide or run away. I'll try and show you. It's almost as if like this bee is looking over its shoulder. It's almost as if they're looking over their shoulder and trying to fly behind this like sphere. It's like they're trying to hide. But you seem to be very fully present, very, very, you have a very powerful presence. Maybe you are working very hard yourself to impress this person. You are doing everything in your power to seem as kind of attractive to this person as they are to you. Because as I said, I do feel like there is a lot of attraction here. There is a lot of attraction, but I feel like it's more so maybe on the physical level. Like it's kind of that they might just like physically be very attractive to you, very like magnetizing, very alluring. So I don't get a sense that this is a very deep connection, and I say that because I feel like you just don't know this person very well, and I feel like they don't know you very well, and I'm getting such a strong sense that this is a relatively new connection, but that something is drawing you towards this person. Mainly for some reason I feel like it is a lot to do with them being very physically attractive to you, but I feel like also in general. I also feel that in general, they are such a bubbly, such a happy, such a positive person, that they just naturally attract people to them. They just naturally attract them. But they might not be someone who actually enjoys the limelight that much. Like they might kind of just naturally attract attention to them, but I don't think that they really enjoy it. As I said, I get a sense that this bee is trying to like fly away and kind of hide. That maybe they're not the best with like attention, whilst you, as I said, you are in your full power, shining like a beacon. And I feel like they are very much aware that you are interested in them. I feel like you are not really trying to hide it. I feel like you are making it fairly obvious and fairly known. And it's just, you're doing your Leo thing. You're showing off your colors. You're showing everything that you can do, everything that you can give them, everything that you can be for them. But the only thing that I'm getting is that they might not be the type of person who is very easily swayed by that. They might not be blown away by possessions and status and monetary wealth, affluence, that kind of thing. They might not be very easily swayed by that, because I feel like they're doing pretty well for themselves. Like they can manage their own life. So they don't need necessarily anyone to like take care of them. Okay, I want to find out more. So I'm going to clarify with the classic Rider-Waite-Smith. I want to see what this connection is, like what is the situation with your connection, how they feel about you, how you feel about them, and finally the most likely outcome to the situation, as I already said in the intro. So I'm going to prepare the deck again off camera to save some time, and then we'll clarify. Okay, I do also want to point out that's something that was kind of coming through to me as I was shuffling. So I do feel like this person, because your presence is clearly very obvious, it's very visible for everyone to see, and it's very difficult to resist you and your allure as well. So I do feel like this person is interested in you as well. They have definitely noticed you, and I feel like they are very interested. I just feel like they may be a bit like more on the shy side. As I already said, I don't feel like they enjoy being in the limelight very much. But yeah, I do feel like there is attraction on both sides. And I just wanted to kind of warn you that with the whole shoulder blade thing, don't kill yourself, okay? Don't kill yourself trying to impress this person. Don't try and do too much, because I feel like it's actually going to be detrimental to your health, to your own well-being. And lastly, I saw the Devil card twice as I was shuffling, and honestly, I just felt like there's a lot of sexual energy, a lot of sexual tension here. Like this attraction, as I said, I feel it's very, very physical. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Devil comes out, but we're going to see. So I want to look at your connection with this person. Let's see. Give me 2 cards for the current situation of this connection between Leo and their person of interest. What is the current situation of their connection? Yeah, okay. Queen of Wands, yes. Oh my goodness, yes. A lot of attractiveness, a lot of sexual attraction, a lot. But we have the 2 of Cups in the reverse with the 7 of Swords. 2 of Cups being Cancerian, 7 of Swords being Aquarian energy. And the Queen of Wands being Aries. Behind that we have the 10 of Wands, which is Sag. Oh yeah, okay. I feel like this is them. You are very, very, I feel like you're very, very drawn towards this person. But they are working very tediously, very, very hard to fulfill their wishes. They're working towards what they want to accomplish in life, towards some kind of security and stability, and they're doing it by themselves. They're very, very, very confident within themselves, the Queen of Wands energy. As I said, also super attractive, super, super magnetic, and just physically pulling you in. But your current connection, or the situation of your connection, is the 2 of Cups with the 7 of Swords. I feel like there's not actually a connection yet made, because it's like you're kind of, there's some kind of tiptoeing. There's some kind of tiptoeing around this connection. And it might actually be kind of on their part, because they just might be a bit, they might be a bit scared. I think, okay, so this is how it's coming through. I think that they are a bit scared of your kind of flashy energy. The fact that you are working so hard trying to impress them, the fact that you are so, like, you yourself are so magnetic, you yourself are like, clearly you're like a rainbow, like you cannot be looked past, like no one can miss you. You are just such a powerful, such an obvious presence. And I feel like they might be a bit afraid of that either like your intentions are not very serious, that you are not looking for anything serious, that this is like just a fun fling for you, which I feel like they're not really interested in at all. They seem to be kind of more of a serious person who's looking for a more serious commitment. This is coming through very romantic. I'm sorry. This is coming through very romantic. So yeah, this, I just feel like it's they who's a bit afraid of actually initiating, like starting something with you, because yeah, I just feel like they might see you as kind of like a player, or someone who, you know, enjoys attention from other people, from other admirers, and they might just not really be up to like having to compete for your attention. We're gonna see what your actual like feelings are, but I do feel like you have a very strong physical attraction, as I already said. But if it's more than that, if you actually feel more, and if you actually want something more serious with this person, if you are serious about them, then please be careful with that kind of showing off energy. And I know that it's like, it's just coming purely out of your generosity. Like you want to take care of people, you want to get them gifts and make them feel good about themselves and treat them very nicely and treat them to nice things. And it's very sweet, very, very admirable, but it might just kind of give off a false impression. Especially because, as I said, I feel like this person is not really living that kind of lifestyle. So yeah, if you are actually serious about this person, or you want something a bit more serious with them, then just kind of be mindful about how much you have this kind of flashy energy around them, because it might just like make them feel that maybe you're just doing it to actually get them, to attract them, and once you have them, you'll just cast them aside and move on to the next person. So if that's not your intention, then just kind of reconsider your tactics a bit. That's all I want to say. But okay, I want to see how this person is feeling about you, which I feel like they are attracted to you. I feel like they are attracted. But let's see. Please give me 2 cards for how this person is feeling about Leo. We have the 8 of Cups. Interesting. Oh, with the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, one more card, please, though. Please give me one more card. And the Page of Cups. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And the Ace of Cups at the bottom. So much emotion. Yeah, they are definitely interested in you. There's no question about that. No question about that. But I do feel like they might have just recently left something that was kind of emotionally very difficult for them. They might have been through some kind of a more trying period emotionally. So they're kind of trying to take it very, very slow, to test the waters, to be very careful. Be very, very careful about how much they actually let on, how much they let you see how they feel. But I feel like they were in a situation where their emotional needs were not met, and they decided to let it go. And because it's the 8 of Cups, which kind of always symbolizes to me that it has been something that's been very long standing, because it takes time for these 8 cups to actually be gathered, you know, it takes time. So I feel like it was something that they invested themselves very heavily in, emotionally speaking at least. And it didn't really work out, or they weren't really treated the way that that they hoped for, or that they wanted to be treated. So they left, but now they are just they're back to square one. So they're taking things very, very slowly, but they are definitely attracted to you. They might actually be asking a lot of friends like what to do about you and that kind of thing as well. The Ace of Cups, like, oh my goodness, they want this new beginning. They really do. Yeah, with the 8 of Coins as well. I feel like they've been working, we have 2 8s. They have been working on themselves and making themselves more kind of confident and more ready. And I feel like they are very much immersed in their job, as I already said. I feel like they're very busy. They're like working away at making their dreams come true, or like to, you know, actually create the kind of life that they want. They're working at it. But they also do want this. They also want this very promising new beginning. Let's see how you feel about them. I'm very curious to see how you feel about them. Please give me 2 cards for how does Leo feel about this person of interest. Oh, Leo. Okay, this could not be any clearer than that. We have the Hierophant in the reverse at the bottom as well, with the Page of Swords in the rest of the 2 of... Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel so bad for this person now. Ugh. We have the Knight of Wands, Sag, with the 6 of Wands, Leo. But the 6 of Wands is in the reverse with the Hierophant, which is Taurian energy. I don't think that you're very serious about this person. Like, not in the longer sense. I don't think that you are like actually making any plans to get married and settle down, and like you're not thinking in those terms. You're thinking like, oh, it would be really fun to have some fun with this person, to enjoy life with this person for some time. The Knight of Wands is that playboy card in the tarot. So I feel like I don't think that you're looking for any kind of more serious commitment. With the Page of Swords in the reverse as well, maybe leading the person on, not being the most truthful about your true intentions, not really seeing a future with this person, not looking into the future, not really being interested. Not really being interested. But yeah, oh my God, yeah, okay. Leo. Oh my goodness. I'm not judging, because I mean, not everything has to be forever and always. But I just feel bad, because I get a very strong sense that this person is just like, I feel like they just recently came out of something, and they are just kind of getting back on their feet in an emotional sense, trying to reestablish themselves, trying to figure things out and get some emotional clarity and security. And I feel like they are so hopeful. We had the Ace of Cups, remember? They are so hopeful. You could be dealing with a water sign just because there's so much water coming through. The Eight of Cups being Piscean, the Page of Cups being all, with the Ace of Cups as well, both being all water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this is a card of Cancer. I don't know if I already said that. I think I did. So yeah, a lot of water coming through. You might be dealing with a water sign. And you seem to be a flash in the pan, Leo. You seem to be a flash in the pan, not really looking for anything serious, just wanting to have a good time, but not actually making any serious commitments here. I want to see what the potential outcome, or like the most likely outcome to this situation is. You have the Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Hanged Man. One more card, please. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we got 3. I'm going to keep 3. Oh yeah, and the Star at the bottom. Justice on the other side. Wow, a lot of major arcana. Behind that we have the World in the reverse. Behind that we have Judgment in the reverse. And the Ten of Cups in the reverse with King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, I can't look. There's so much major arcana coming through. But honestly, I don't think that this is going to turn into anything. But I also feel like you are going to end things on a peaceful note. You're going to end things on a peaceful note, because we have the Six of Coins and we have the Star. The thing is, I feel like there is hope. There's a lot of like potential. If you actually wanted to put the effort in, and if you wanted to create something more lasting, something more meaningful with this person, I feel like that they would be open to it. I feel like there's hope there. But it's really all coming down to you, Leo. It's all coming down to you. I feel like you have to, well, I can't say you have to, because you don't have to do anything. Obviously, you have free will. You can do whatever you want. I'm just the messenger. But I feel like the best thing to do here would to be honest and let them know, because I feel like right now they are kind of hopeful, and clearly this is not actually what is on your mind at all. So just tell them. Be honest with them. And that way, at least you can have a more peaceful ending, because I do feel like it is going to create some kind of commotion. It might create a kind of argument, but it's just because I feel like it's going to hurt the person a bit. But it seems to be, like, as I said, it seems to be a very fresh, very new thing. So I don't think that it's like anything too serious. I don't think that they've developed any kind of serious feelings for you. We have the Page of Cups and we have the Ace of Cups. It seems to be very, very new, very kind of promising. It's just the potential of the thing, right? It's the potential of the relationship. But yeah, it doesn't seem to really go anywhere. The Ten of Swords, it doesn't seem to go anywhere. And I do feel like it's going to... It might make your kind of, it might maybe bruise your ego a bit. And it also, I feel like it's going to hurt this other person just because they kind of have their hopes up. But I feel like in the end, you're going to be able to work it out and clear this whole situation out on friendly terms. And again, there is hope if you wanted it. If you actually wanted to take this relationship somewhere, I feel like there is hope there. It's just down to you. It's down to you, Leo. So if you're watching this reading and hoping to see whether your advances will actually be successful, then it's just going to really come down to how you approach this person and how you go about this whole situation. But honestly, my recommendation as a messenger, right? As a messenger, you don't have to take this on board, but I'm just saying, my recommendation to you would be to be just very honest, very straightforward, and very open about what your true intentions are. At least that way, you know, you're not taking advantage of the person. If you're watching these kinds of videos as well, I don't think that you're that kind of person who does something like this. I don't think that you are. But anyway, I'm going to pull one last oracle card for you as some extra guidance. So please give me one last message, like one last piece of guidance for Leo in their situation. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Yeah, be truthful, guys. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. It's so strange, like honestly, this was not how I expected this reading to go at all. Like the whole initial energy that I got off of you and everything, it seemed so hopeful and so enthusiastic and so keen, and you were like just kind of going full on in and trying to impress this person. But that sexual energy was just coming through so heavily that it's clearly the driving force here. But yeah, follow the voice of your soul. Listen to what your higher self says, what your higher self is trying to tell you, and think about what your higher self would do. Try and embody the best version of yourself. Try and embody the best version of yourself. Okay, I also want to get one last oracle card. This is the Healing Mantra Oracle. Best mantra. Oh. Rewiring the nervous system. I find strength in surviving my traumas. Wow. Okay. That's kind of a heavy one. And at the bottom we have my choices determine how brightly I shine, expressing free will. Yeah, and celebrating simplicity. I am more fulfilled when there's less to manage and maintain. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely something if you are being one of those Leos who is really working their butts off right now. Try and take it a bit more easy on you, because I do feel like it's actually like having a physical strain on you. But rewiring the nervous system. I find strength in surviving my traumas. You know what? I actually feel like this is tying to that person of interest of yours. And also, I just want to say the roles could be reversed as well, because we're talking about energy. So if you're like looking at this and you're like, wait, no, I'm the bee, I'm not the hummingbird, then that's the case for you, because as I said, energies are fluent. Like you can't really box them and label them in that way. So it could also be, the roles could be reversed. Okay, so just take it as it resonates. But for some reason, I feel very strongly that this more fiery energy is you, Leo. But yeah, rewiring the nervous system. I feel like this mantra would be really helpful for this other person. I find strength in surviving my traumas, because I do feel like they've been through something quite recently, and I feel like they're still trying to get back on their feet in an emotional sense, in an emotionally secure sense. I feel like it's kind of more applicable to them. But honestly, Leos, this is where I'm going to leave you. This was kind of a confusing one, I have to say. I hope it made sense to you. I really hope it made sense to you. If it resonated with you, if this was your story, please let me know in the comment section. And also, if you could give me a thumbs up as well, it would mean so incredibly much to me. And again, act based on your conscience. I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't do anything, but that's the messages that came through. Do with them what you will, but I still hope that they were helpful in some way. So anyway, I hope to see you in my next videos as well. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Be kind to yourself and to your loved ones. And I will hopefully see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.